Say, man, y'all welcome back to another video here on No Sugarcoat Podcast. We back and ready to do it all over again. Back to talk about current issues, past issues, and anything that's going on in life, because that's what we are here to do. I'm your man, Sid the Great, your host, with my co-host, True Royal. And we're glad to be back in the building today. It's been a good time, man. It's been a long time since we've been back in here. New season, new year, new things are coming and changing. So we back to give y'all that live and that energy. Before we get started on anything, Roy, what we got to do?
We got to give all praise and honor to God, because he is the reason that we are here today. Can I get an amen?
Amen, 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 amen. So today, I even though it's not the most recent, it was recent at one point in time, and it did come up and it's been sparking debates, it's been sparking questions. It's something that I had on my heart to talk about today. Do you believe, or do us as the American people believe, that the health industry would survive if people were not getting sick?
Nope.
If we took care of our bodies better? No, right?
No.
The healthcare industry is rooted around us being sick and us getting worse and not staying healthy.
That's why it's called the Food and Drug Administration.
Crazy you say that. That's something I forgot who I was with, what I was doing. It was a while back. I was on that website or whatever. I think it was the Heart Association website, and they talked about the good foods that we should eat to keep good heart health, right? And if anybody ever heard of, I think it was red meat's not good for the heart, right? It's something about. Do you remember what they said about red meat? Do you anything bad about red meat that we shouldn't be eating?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe when it comes to some of these executives.
In turn, it wasn't good for the heart, but they had it on the heart disease website to actually eat this food to increase your health for your heart.
So, and that's what I mean. Like,
How that makes sense?
How do you know what to really eat?
I didn't know what to believe.
Exactly, because sometimes they'll have very conflicting information that doesn't make sense and doesn't line up with anything.
One person to say one thing, the next person to say another thing.
You know, I remember when I was in school, they said something about antibiotics, right?
Okay.
And they said that they're not living. Like, antibiotics are not living. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. They're for living organisms. That's why they're called antibiotics, because they're for living organisms. You know, but people use antibiotics for viruses, but viruses are not living. That was something that always kind of confused me in school.
Yeah. You lost me on that. Okay,
so let me explain this again, 'cause I know I didn't do the best job the first time.
Right, because I'm trying to figure out.
So antibiotics,
yes,
are for like living organism, like a living disease, right? Okay, and then you have viruses, which are non-living. Viruses are non-living. They're non-living. They are living.
They're living.
I was told they were non-living.
They're inside of us. They're living and feeding off of us.
Yeah, they entered your body and they're letting off.
And they're laying off and they're
I was told by my
multiplying.
teacher that they were non-living.
Who's that teacher so I can call the school board? Who's that teacher?
See,
I need to call the school board because
this is what I mean when I say.
But you know what? That means in the comments, if we're wrong or if he's right,
one of us is wrong.
I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard that before.
I heard it from a teacher. One of us is wrong.
What's that teacher's name?
I forgot what the teacher's name.
Send it to me so I can call the school board.
I've been out of high school for over a decade.
I gotta call the school board. She can't be teaching, and he can't be teaching anymore.
Can't be teaching.
No,
it could be a he. I don't know.
Do you think the healthcare industry prioritizes treatment over prevention?
Do I think the healthcare industry? Yeah, treatment. There's more money in treatment. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
They can't cure cancer.
They
no.
Somebody can.
Wait. I'm not saying it can't be done, but they're not gonna let it be done.
It's too much
because
money.
Them cancer care treatment centers are bringing in billions.
Oh yeah.
Why would they stop that cash cow from happening?
Yeah,
that's how they think, right? As messed up as it sounds, it's the truth. That dude that cure cancer, where he at?
Okay, let me ask you this.
He with the Lord somewhere. He down below. I don't know, but he ain't here.
Think about it like this: if you have an organization that's made for a specific purpose, if they solve that problem, that
Organization
organization
to cease to assist.
exactly.
Yes.
So there is actually a financial incentive to keep the problem going.
But do you think that's right?
Is
You
it
think- you
right?
think we
No,
should be curing
but
cancer?
it's not about right. It's about money.
Yeah. By money.
Yeah, when
Greed.
it's about
How much money you have. If you got well of enough money, you won't have cancer. At this point, if you got well enough money, you won't have AIDS. Magic
Look-
Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson. Oh yeah,
He got money. He got access.
he got access to something we ain't got access to.
Something.
Cause I can't get AIDS.
He talking to
You
somebody.
can't get AIDS.
He talking to somebody. He doing something.
Or maybe he never had it at all.
Ooh, that's another conversation for another day.
Maybe he was just a figurehead. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows? He get the people talking.
Somebody lying about something.
Who knows? Get people talking enough to be
homie's
able
still
to
here.
get people talking enough to get people to do the research into it. And if they had the same problem, go spend their money that way as well.
And
Although
homies-
it never was probably solved. Who knows? Conspiracies everywhere.
Yeah, all type of conspiracy. I'm supposed
So-
to believe this man had AIDS, and then he's supposed to tell me to vote for Kamala Harris.
Oh,
we ain't
man.
gonna go down that road.
Man, let's
We
talk
ain't gonna
about
go down that road.
Let's talk about something right now.
What you got?
Preventative care spending. Just a fun fact. Preventative care spending makes up only 2 to 3% of total health care.
Okay, so
Out of
what exactly is preventative care? Explain that to me.
Let me see how I'm gonna. Maybe
Is it like
ways
is it like
to-
preventative maintenance on a car, but for a person? What's preventative care?
that's the way to think about it. Let's look up what preventative care may entail. Let's look up this to that.
Would it be like just exercising every day, making sure you eat the right food?
Okay, so it says that it is a proactive approach to health that aims to identify and treat diseases early and prevent them from occurring. So basically,
early treatment of a disease before
before it becomes bigger, right? So you know, basic. What's the word I'm looking for? Yearly, well, maybe not even yearly checkups. I guess every 6 months or more occurring checkups. When you see a problem, address the problem and fix the problem instead of sitting on it and waiting, or instead of providing just pills for an issue. Try to change your lifestyle. Maybe easier ways to get into that. Maybe some things. That's a really good question, bro. Because what do you think the government could do for preventative care when it comes to that? What do you think they should do?
I think we as people should build better living spaces, because I think
Okay.
our cities are designed in such a way to where they're designed for machines rather than people. And when I say machines, I mean specifically like cars.
Okay.
Like think about the way that our cities are built. Do you think they prioritize people at the center of a city, or do they prioritize
transportation,
cars?
the car, how to get around through a car, not through walking.
And the
anymore.
problem with cars is, yeah, I mean, it's cool if from a freedom aspect, but it's the least efficient form of transportation. I want you to like look on a highway, right? Most cars that are on the highway usually tend to have one, maybe two people in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And think about how much space one car takes up. Now imagine a traffic jam on the road. What do you think the traffic jam would look like if you saw people instead of cars? You would realize how much space is being wasted on a lot of these roadways. But then if you take that same concept, put train tracks in place of it, and put a train on there, imagine putting all those people in one train or all those people in one bus. And then you start to realize how much space we waste on like roadway and stuff like that. And the thing about it is, and here's how this ties back into health.
Okay.
So cars. So think about a place like New York. They got buses, right? Mm-hmm. They got trains. Mm-hmm. You don't need a car to live in a place like New York.
Yeah.
But people in New York tend to be healthier. Why is that? Because they walk everywhere. And because they have access to tools that allow them to walk everywhere. They don't need to have a car. When you're relying on a car, it's a lot easier for you to, not be able to get the exercise that you need. Because there are people that bike to work every day. There are people that walk to work every day. You know what I'm saying? These people tend to live a more healthier lifestyle because they're not dependent on the car. You see what I'm saying?
That's valid.
They're able to find that time to exercise because they exercise to get to work every day. So it's easier for them to be healthy. But we build our cities for cars, to prioritize the car. When we prioritize the car, we push people back. And then we wonder why America is one of the fattest, is like one of the fattest places in the world.
That's
Because
valid.
we prioritize the car. And a lot of people will argue, well, our cities can't have trams and they can't have railroads and they can't have, well, that's wrong. You want to know why? Because that's how our cities used to be built. We tore up a lot of these things.
We
for the
decided
car.
not to go that route
We
anymore.
we already had everything set up. You know what I'm saying? Now we could go back to that if we wanted to, and we'll be a much more fit country.
Well,
for
I think we're making waves to go back to it. I mean,
We-
there's bike
we are.
lanes. There's tons of resources now. It's just going to take time to rebuild and actually innovate that structure, right? That
Yes.
transportation structure. It's going to take time.
It is going
to
to
do
take
that.
time.
Not saying it's not possible, right?
I mean, like in a place like this, in a big city like this, you shouldn't have to need a car to move around. But we do need cars. And the reason why is because our society is designed for the car, not for the people that's driving them. And that plays into the health problems. That plays into health problems from different fronts. So it's
Do
a
you
lack of
think-
exercise. It's the air from the carbon emissions from the vehicles. You see what I'm saying? So you get
Okay.
hit twofold. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a lot of different things that we could do if we want to have a health conversation because, I mean, think about how long it takes for us to, be at work. We gotta go to work, 8 hours? Some of us 9, 10 hours. We working overtime and
Sometimes
stuff like
15.
that. And then you gotta find some time to exercise.
Exercise,
after
work
you done been
out.
sitting in the car all day. Some of us I'm a truck driver. I sit at work. A lot of people in the office, they sit at work. So you sitting at work, you sitting going to work, you sitting going from work, and you supposed to find time to exercise. Where's the balance?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
now you gotta, because you don't have the time to actually work on your body, work on yourself, give yourself that self-love, that preventative care. Because you can't do that, now you gotta go to a doctor to what?
Ask
Ask for a pill
Yep.
to fix something that's not an internal problem, but external behaviors.
Yeah.
Taking a pill is not going to supplement all the miles you didn't walk. It's not
Speaking-
going to supplement the miles you didn't
Speaking
walk.
of taking pills, really good segue. I love where you went with that. I got a question.
What's up?
What would happen to pharmaceutical companies if we relied more on natural remedies?
Well, do we have access to those natural remedies? Where they come from?
I believe that we do. We just choose not to. I mean, you know how many? I don't know. It's somebody at my job. She doesn't take any headache medication or any type of medication for pain.
What she
she
do?
has a remedy or something that she takes, like tea and some other herbs that she uses in order to cure her pain or just deal with it, versus popping a Tylenol or Advil.
Because there's no money in it. I mean, theoretically, somebody's still selling that tea, but it's not the same.
But it's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
If you don't have insurance, you know how much some of this medicine costs?
Too damn much.
If you don't have insurance,
Too damn much.
it's ridiculous. If we worked more off natural remedies and stopped letting the pharmaceutical companies run our lives, I think they would put them out of business significantly. They have to find other ways to get their money. They would then have to dive into the actual natural remedy industry when it gets created.
You know what I think is funny?
What happened? I'm trying to think. I just lost the thought, man. The pharmaceutical companies. What? Go ahead. What's your point?
It's amazing how folks that were born over 100 years ago are living longer than folks born in our generation.
The things that we put in our body. I'll tell you how
Obviously,
many
we're
times.
doing something
how many
wrong.
times you watching TV and you get an ad about a medication that can help a problem but creates thousands of other problems.
Do you
How many?
may not have mesothelioma? I'm just
this
saying.
this could help with this could help with RSV in babies, right?
This could
But
help
if
with
this
erectile dysfunction.
if this causes if this may cause chronic headaches, body bleeds, body aches, sneezing, diarrhea, may cause death or hindrance to fight diseases off. Why am I taking a medication that could potentially
Look, they
what?
they be hitting me with the they be hitting me with the
like
have you experienced anal bleeding? Like they be hitting us with the most wild stuff on some of these commercials. Have you experienced toothache, forehead ache, neck ache, penis ache?
oh God, Jesus.
It might as well
Sir,
be,
are
fam.
you okay?
I mean, bro, have you seen some of the things that they say on these commercials?
I have.
And they be saying them so fast.
It is so
to where,
crazy.
Like, they
Me and
say
my
them
girl,
so fast
that you don't even realize what they saying.
bro. But here's exactly. It's like you do realize what they saying, but they saying so much
saying so
afterwards.
fast?
You can't even sit on it for a moment.
Me and my girl was watching the show the other day. They had a commercial about a medication, and it was so crazy because we both was like, oh, that's not too bad, because it wasn't too bad of side effects.
wasn't too bad of
But
side
that's
effects.
sad that we have to say that because we listening for the
Gotta be
side
like-
effects.
We listening for the
We
side.
listening. We don't care what the medicine's solving. We don't care about none of that. When they start listening to them side effects, the last 45 seconds of the whole video,
You experience Vinilago.
I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna keep experiencing vitiligo versus taking that medication. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
If you get Michael Jackson syndrome.
Oh my God. Do you think there are conflicts of interest in industries that profit from illness?
Of course, there's always a conflict of interest. Listen, anytime when you have some large entities that have a financial interest and you have something that's able to thwart that interest,
Yep.
that's going to be an issue.
Yep.
It's
You're
just
not
kind
wrong.
of common sense. Like, if I know I get paid to do this,
Why
and you
would
have
I?
something that's going to thwart this,
Then I'm going
you're
to
thwarting my money,
thwarting
fam.
my money. You messing with my
So-
money.
so now-
so therefore I'm going to end you to keep
gotta
that money in my
I
pocket.
need to go on mob mode and be like, all right, look, fam. So you can either not release this product, or we can start a news report.
Yep.
We can put you on a news report,
That's real life.
or we
That's
can
real
cut
life.
you in, cut you a deal, make sure this does not get released, and we'll give you kickbacks.
Yep. And
Why?
usually,
because it's cheaper.
sad enough, it wins. Those methods win.
They
Sad
do
enough.
win.
Somebody might come up with cutting edge breaking technology or something that's big and it will help people become healthier or what have you. And somebody that's making all this money at the top, I'm telling you, will come down and
You think
Stop
somebody
that
ain't
from
made an
happening.
engine that run on salt water? First of all, if they make an engine that run on salt water, it's over.
man, a lot of things have been created
that whole
already,
climate change,
but it will kill
gone.
the industry.
it'll kill the.
I bet electric cars have been talked about or been around.
Oh, electric
for,
cars been around since the early 1900s.
Think about
early
that.
1900s.
But it wasn't until now that they have become readily available.
Yeah, but they.
But we're not
they
going to
still got
dive.
questionable
We're not
quality.
going to
We're not
dive
gonna talk
into
about
that. But I'm just saying.
I see what you're saying.
As
though.
long as it
we've
took.
always had it.
We've always had it.
We've always had it.
There's a car right now that probably runs off water.
There are. It's hydrogen fuel cells.
But it's not. But the problem is,
Well, I
it's not
think
going to
water
be
might be a
regularly.
byproduct.
It's a byproduct, but it's still expensive to make and produce.
is.
Right.
But you need the
So,
infrastructure for
you
it.
need the infrastructure, but it's still going to take a lot of time, and it just now become readily available, and it's barely readily available to people. Barely.
I mean, I think
You have to have
Toyota
some
got
money.
a car.
Toyota has a car, and if I'm not mistaken, Hyundai is coming out with a car, the Envision or something like that, that's going to run off hydrogen energy, which could be great when they
Was
do it.
it
But the
that one that
problem
looked
is,
like a DeLorean?
man, it's hard. That
Because
one.
because
It's
I think I
hard.
seen that one. That
Yeah,
bad one hard
it's
to the
hard.
mug.
Hyundai came on through,
Yeah,
man.
Hyundai came with it with that
I
bad
said,
boy.
"Ooh,
I was like,
don't put that
ooh,
on.
no.
You put that on the road. It's over with."
That bad boy. It's got that 80s retro vibe
Yep.
to it. I was just like,
But they also talked about the safety in that. If you get into a car accident with a hydrogen cell car, would it be a catastrophic accident?
it'd be catastrophic in an electric car.
But not denying that, but I'm just saying all these new technologies, everything has their strengths and weaknesses.
Everything got a drawback.
Everything got a drawback, right? Let's see what else we got.
What else?
How does advertising contribute to unhealthy behaviors? Ooh.
Are we talking about like vaping?
I mean, in general. I mean, vaping is definitely they definitely dug into vaping hard. They vaping from what it was 5 years ago is very different now. They can't promote what they used to promote. I'm talking about advertisement. They don't advertise like they used to with Juul, with fruitiness, and it tastes good. It ain't the same as it was no more. They came in and they nipped that in the bud. Doesn't mean it's still not available.
Yeah.
Right? I think advertising make things feel cool, make things feel modern and new, and you want to be included in what everybody's doing, and they buying these vapes with these colorful colors, these cool screens that's killing you. Put all these toxins into your body, but because it looks cool and everybody else doing it and it tastes good, that's what I'm going to do.
Because it's trendy.
It's a trend.
It's trendy, and they trying to keep up with Jones.
Those
And it's more
advertisements
than
play
just
a
about the
big
money.
factor. Those smoke shops is all the way around. There's e-cig for free or e-cig for a discounted price, and they promote all these things, or buy one, get one, and that damn thing is $30, $40 that you're buying, or $20.
They be hitting you with them BOGOs, boy.
That's not advertisement. These people, they bank off of us wanting to be in bad health. They bank off the trends. They bank off the followers. They bank off of it.
Oh yeah, that's why they love rap music.
But advertisement has definitely changed.
Rap
when last
music.
time
Rap music be promoting
all the
types
wrong stuff,
of
man.
codeine and lean,
Everything in
and
the
all
world,
that.
man. When last time you seen a cigarette commercial?
I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup.
When
I
last
can't-
time?
Knowing damn well, homie, about 500 pounds, look like melting in every video he in.
Sitting in that on the stage performing
Can't
a song
put down the cup.
because he's so big, it don't make no sense.
just-
We
You
promoting that.
Can't put
When
down the
last
cup.
time you
I
seen a
want to see you
cigarette
do
commercial?
this, sir. I want to see you do this.
Oh my god!
With
When is the last time you seen a cigarette commercial?
cigarette commercial, they still got those.
Exactly.
They still
Because
got-
that got shot up. That went very high. There was bad habits being
But folks
created.
still smoking cigarettes.
I don't think
still
I don't think they ever
smoking
will. It's a
Newports.
nicotine. It's an addiction, right?
It
Just like
is.
the chemicals they put in our food. A topic of conversation for another day, I know. But the chemicals they put in our food is to create that addiction, it's to curb those appetites. It's
Oh,
to
yeah, they-
want you to fiend and want those items.
They got TBHQ
more and more.
and Reese's.
They got all types of stuff in there to make you
They
fiend
got
and want it
all
more.
type- See, look,
to make
she looking. She looking.
Because that's my baby's
Uh-huh.
favorite candy is
Yeah.
Reese's.
I love Reese's too.
To make you
it break
want
my
that,
heart.
to make you want that more and more. You can't ever eat just one.
You can't just eat
It's
one.
something they put in
gotta
to make
eat
you
either
want
two
more.
or four. That's why they put
Why
two in
a
each.
pack.
Uh-huh.
She'll go down for Reese's. Every time I get her a gift or something nice, a sweet or something like that, there's always some Reese's with it.
Hey.
Every time there's some
Pick the
Reese's
good
with
one,
it.
player.
Oh,
Reese's, she knows.
hey,
She
Reese's
knows.
are good. Reese's are good. I'm not a straight chocolate kind of person. I'm a fruity
telling
candy
you gotta
kind of
have
person.
that peanut butter. You gotta have that peanut butter. You know
Oh
what I'm
Lord. Oh Lord.
saying? Oh man. You
Ah,
get,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
you get some peanut butter and some chocolate. We in there.
So speaking
And
about that,
Valentine's Day coming soon.
the Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Right-
Do you believe that our
right
world is
around the-
designed to reinforce negative health effects?
And you know what's funny? We got at least 2 holidays centered around candy. Valentine's Day
And Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, hold on. Christmas candy cane.
Christmas candy cane.
Candy
No,
cane.
Christmas cookies, all that stuff, all that unhealthy
Hold
stockings.
on.
Yep.
Barbecue on the 4th of
The
July.
4th of July. Yeah.
Yeah.
Centered around unhealthiness. We live in a society where that's normalized. Obesity.
Obese. Can't put down the cup. Can't put down the cup.
I mean, think about it.
That's not the only thing he need to be worried about putting
Obesity
down.
might be a stretch, right? But we got mukbangs going
No, the
on
only
where
thing
somebody
that stretched was his
Did
outfit.
you hear about this? Oh Lord, we got mukbangs that's going on where somebody's eating $100 worth of seafood, right? That's not seen as something that's healthy, right? That's not seen as something that we should be doing. A person died, their stomach exploded because they was eating too much food. That's not a good promotion.
Hold on,
But
you
people are
said
doing
they
that.
stomach exploded?
Stomach just burst. Stomach acid was everywhere. They passed away.
Ooh.
Due to overstuffing themselves for social media. We live in a world where that stuff is promoted. People think that's a trend.
Tell you, and
You
then
know
we
that
had the
dude
fat
that,
acceptance movement.
You know that dude,
Right.
right? But it's a dude, I think he's called Chug or whatever. He chug a 2-liter or he chug a whole gallon of drink. Do you think that's healthy? Do you think that's something that should be promoted and we should be giving him thousands of dollars a month
I
to
hope
do?
his name wasn't Chug on his license. Fam, your name was Chug? I hope that was a YouTube name.
I don't know his name, but he's on TikTok.
Bro,
He
if your
chugs-
name was Chug, like
And he
imagine
chugs
imagine
drinks.
your mama birth you.
I would have to look up his name.
Imagine your mama birth you, look you dead in your eye, and say, "I'm gonna call you Chug." That's crazy. I'm just saying. Could you imagine? Could
I
you
couldn't
imagine growing up
imagine.
in middle school and your name Chug?
The healthy things don't get promoted like the bad things do,
Of course not.
right?
Because unhealthy thing. You know how
Jim-
much unhealthy stuff is fun?
Yeah.
Candy is fun. Working out for a lot of people is not fun.
And the only workout videos.
I said
is
for a lot of people.
It's not that it's not fun, but the only workout videos is entertaining that people watch. Or for what reason?
Yoga.
All the benefit because of how it looks, right? Nobody's looking at, oh man, she's actually working out. I actually want to follow that routine.
Yoga.
Or he's actually doing that. They're like, oh, he look good. Or, oh, she look good.
I bought my girl a bouncy ball.
So
So
they
I
go-
mean, it worked.
You don't know when to quit, do you?
I sure don't.
You don't know when to cut
I'm
it
not gonna
out.
quit. I
Ooh-wee.
can't be stopped. I can't be stopped.
Jesus Christ, boy. If you ain't something else.
I can't be stopped. It's not my fault.
Okay. Anything you want to add? I'm finna go over some research and some pros
Okay.
and cons.
Let's talk about the research. What you got?
So research, I mean, just a couple facts to put out there. Chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease account for 90% of a $4 trillion industry.
Who the hell making all this money?
Who you think?
Tell me.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma. You know what? That sounds like a rapper. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I hear Big Pharma, that's like on the cool. What's that dude's name with the purple? That purple outfit. That should be his name, Big Pharma, because that looked like it fits him. I mean, not much fits him, but it fits
Oh
him.
my God! Can you stop talking? You stop fat shaming people.
I'm
stop
sorry,
shaming
but you
people.
can't be that big
Stop
and expect me not to
fat-shaming
say
people,
something,
man.
fam.
Knock it
And
off.
I'm not even saying
Listen
this
to me.
I'm not even saying this to be mean. It's just
So,
like you
of
that big
course.
and you allowed it to happen. Like it's just something it's something about that's wrong with me. And I know I'm not slim, but
By far not.
I'm manageable at least. Like I can do simple things like this. Like I can fit in a roller coaster. I can fit in a roller coaster and not
Guys.
struggle.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
If
Listen
you
to
can't
me.
fit in a roller coaster, that's a sign.
Of course, there's pros and cons to preventative health, right?
Anything that prevents you from fitting in a roller coaster, you need to work on your health. That should be a sign that you need to take some preventative health. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with
Sir,
you.
why are you fat shaming?
I'm not fat shaming. We're talking about health, right?
Right,
Okay. We want people to be in better positions, right?
right.
Okay. If I feel myself struggling to get in a roller coaster, I'm going to need to do something about my health. True or
Yeah.
false?
True.
And I'm talking about me.
Okay, true.
Okay. So I'm just saying, if you can't fit on a roller coaster, that might be a sign that you need to change something. That's not me being mean. That's me being real. Sometimes being real is mean. But
Okay.
sometimes people have to hear things. It don't matter. I might not be the best source, but I am a source. Sometimes people tell you things from experience. How would you feel if you wanted to get on a roller coaster and you couldn't get on it and you couldn't share that experience with somebody you loved or somebody you cared about because you were too big? How would you feel if you robbed yourself out of an opportunity to be shared with somebody because of your own bad decisions? And it may not even just be roller coaster. It may just be simple stuff like getting on the plane. There are people that are too big to sit in one seat, and they got to buy an extra seat. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing?
It's a good view out there.
I'm not playing. It's all fun and
A
games.
nice view.
It's all fun and games.
Yo, I'm for your new building, sir.
Look,
We-
man,
sir, we
this
get-
is no
sir.
sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating.
But
the only thing that's
I didn't
being
say-
sugarcoated is can't put down the Cup's meal. That is the only thing that's being sugarcoated.
Sir, I'm not saying you need to sugarcoat anything, but we understand. That's what I'm telling you.
You
We-
may understand. Everybody listening don't understand.
Understand.
Everybody listening don't understand.
I got. I
You
hope.
want to know how I know they don't understand?
I hope they do.
Because some of them bigger than me.
Royal. Are you done?
I might be. I could be. I could be.
I need you to be done.
Okay. So, you got any more statistics?
I was finna go over some pros and cons of a better healthcare system, preventative care.
Okay. So, what you got?
Huh. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Are you ready? I'm trying to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the pros that I've researched and looked up that I think may actually help create a preventative health care system.
Okay.
Cost saving. Preventative care is far cheaper than treating chronic illnesses.
It sure is.
Right?
Absolutely.
That's a huge benefit. Healthier populations. A focus on wellness leads to longer and happier lives.
Ooh, I got one.
We understand that. Go ahead.
Higher rate of fertility.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Healthier population, higher rate of fertility.
But people don't want to have babies. It's another conversation for another day.
Some people can't have babies.
Some people
they want to.
Some people can't. Right? But do you think it's due to then what are you
Sometimes it's
saying?
health, both guy and girl.
Okay. Yeah, health does make a difference. Vaping, smoking makes a difference. Like I think I don't know what I was watching. This dude had a low sperm cell count, low sperm count. And they asked him, do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you do any drugs? Any things of that nature? What do you eat? Your diet? Because all that can make a
And
difference.
then how much you move too.
All that can make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not wrong about that. It even can help ethical alignment, right? Prevention aligns with health industry's goal of improving lives. They can do that as well, right? I mean, they do want to improve lives, or they want to do it wholeheartedly, 100%. No, because that'll kill the industry.
See, but
But
here's
I
what I
do
think
believe-
is so funny to me. If how I put this. So there's a profit motive to keep people damn near on the verge of dying. And as a result, a lot of people are going to die. But wouldn't it make more sense to breed more healthier people, and more healthier people breed more healthier people, which means a more stable tax base?
But you say that, but wait. One of the cons are the economic impact. The $4 trillion U.S. healthcare industry heavily depends on treating illnesses. If there's nobody to treat, if there's nobody to do surgery on or have in the hospital, what nurses go to school for? What doctors go to school for? What does building get built for? If there's nobody to treat, there's no way to make this money back.
Well,
That's just the con. Not saying I believe in that, but it's the truth. It's something we should think about. Yeah.
You can repurpose the building. You can
repurpose
make
the building.
the building something else, something more productive.
You could.
You-
Speaking
you
of
could- you could
repurposing
create-
buildings,
you could repurpose it for housing. You could repurpose it for office space. You could repurpose it for many different things. You could repurpose it for commerce.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be. Some of these problems we put on ourselves.
That take care of the business structure, though.
Of course,
I listed other things.
I understand that, but
So what do you do with this person that's $300,000 into debt because they went to go get a medical degree, a STEM degree?
I mean, what's
right?
the difference between that and people in other degrees that they paid for? Why are they any more important than somebody else that went to college?
Yeah. Okay.
Why are they any more important?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like, you want me to care about this person, but not that person. But they both went to college. They both went into debt. They both sacrificed and did what they could to get where they were going. Why should I care about this person any more than the other? You know? So, at the end of the day, we can find places to put people if we're being honest.
Yeah.
But you have to reallocate resources to make that happen, and it's going to take time. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. You know, there's gonna be growing pains.
Mm-hmm.
Growing pains. I'm just saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So another one of the cons are profit motives, right?
Okay.
The pharmaceutical companies and hospitals benefit financially from recurring treatment.
Then it sounds like they got a terrible business model.
But do they though?
Well, they have
People
a
say
terrible.
sick.
They have a terrible business model
If
from a
people
morality
don't stay
standpoint,
from morality,
not from
definitely.
a financial standpoint.
From morality,
That's different.
definitely it is wrong, right? That
Yeah.
is wrong. You're not wrong. But if people were to get healthier, what should the business plan be?
Well, any smart business is going to be able to pivot to realign themselves to anticipate a new occurring market. Any smart business is going to be able to retool themselves.
Okay. But how? How will hospitals survive if there's nobody to treat?
How will a hospital? Well, it's a good ass question. It's a good ass question.
Any takers?
There's still broken bones. You're still gonna have to go to the hospital to get that fixed.
How will the hospital survive if there's no one to treat? But that only accounts for so much. Preventative care is their money.
Yeah.
Not preventative care. I'm talking about reoccurring care is their money.
If everybody got healthy,
If everybody got healthier, the topic of the if everybody got healthy, if you cared about what you put in your body,
yeah.
for the most part, they are getting over on people.
They've been doing it this long, getting over on us. Don't you think they should have enough for when we're all healthy? We should all be healthy by now. They're getting all this money from us, fixing us, right? We should be healthy by now. So then what?
But they're not fixing. They
They're putting more stuff in our bodies.
Stuff?
For us.
they put more stuff in our bodies. Is that what you're saying?
Any thoughts? Any other thoughts behind the camera? None at all about the healthcare industry. Okay.
I think we pay so much in insurance and all the little weird shit that they got going on that you don't get back.
And then they don't want to cover some of the stuff.
Yep.
And it's so crazy because like I'll be going to the dentist and every time I go to the dentist, it seemed like they just not covering like a few little dollars, and it's just like, well, you was able to cover all this. Why couldn't you cover the? Why'd you stop here? Like,
Why you stop there?
What made
What am
you
I paying
decide?
for?
Like it was literally.
And it's like I wasn't tripping off
What
of
am I
it 'cause
paying
the
for?
It,
He gotta pay for
and
something.
see, here's the funny thing. It's like the balance will be something like $20, and it's just like it was $20. Why couldn't y'all just pay it? It was $20.
You gotta reach your deductible to not pay anything. Who
And-
came up with that method?
And it's just like
Oh, it's true. You gotta reach a
$20?
certain amount of money a year to not come off anything when you go get
It's
treated.
like I
Like,
just pay it
what?
off principle, but it's just like
And then you
still.
got people like my mama. I told her, what did I tell her the other day? I told her I was feeling sick. I wasn't feeling too good. Well, son, go to the emergency room. What?
emergency room. That
I
costs
got on the phone, mom. I'm not going to the emergency room.
for what?
feel terrible. I'm going to the ER.
But I gotta be almost finna die. Do you hear me?
Yeah, you gotta be.
Not able to eat.
Nah, it's gotta be like an emergency. It gotta be like
Some of the motherfuckers, no, I don't got no insurance.
no. It gotta.
Scale of 1 to 10, how you feel right now? 11. Get this shit back now.
Nah, it gotta be something crazy. Nah, for me, it gotta be something crazy. It gotta be like I gotta go to the restroom, but it won't come out. Like it's gotta be like something like that. It's gotta be like. It's gotta be.
serious problem.
That's a serious problem. That's what I'm saying, but that's a serious problem.
where your head be in, man? God.
Because, fam, I don't know anybody that's gonna disagree with that. Who gonna disagree?
Man, if I go to the restroom and it don't come out, bruh, that's
What they call it, life insurance. That's important. But all that
yeah. You gotta have life insurance.
with the health shit.
You gotta have life insurance. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
guarantee. gotta have life insurance. I would hate for you not to be prepared
Don't
for
worry about
the.
what I got.
You don't got life insurance?
Actually,
You don't have life. You
I never
almost
said
30
I,
years
whoa,
old.
Hold on. I never said I ain't had no life insurance.
You better
Don't
have
put
a
all
life.
that on my.
You better have a life insurance policy.
But I am thinking
Some.
about. I am thinking about updating it though.
Yeah,
Think
you
about
better
up-
do. You better do
I'm thinking
something.
about. I'm actually thinking about upgrading.
You better have a life insurance policy.
I do got a life insurance
Everything else is probably debatable how you want to live your life, but I think that's one of the most important
Of
ones.
course.
That's one thing his dad taught him.
First of all, my dad taught me a lot of things.
She said one thing.
Now, my hair was not one of them. Anything else?
I don't know. Is there anything else? You let me know.
I don't know.
Anything you want to add on the topic?
I think we covered a lot on this.
Oh, yeah, we definitely did.
Oh yeah.
A lot. Can't put down the cup.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I got a bottle. It's right here.
God, I'm just, you just.
Why you gotta say she? She said he's drinking water. She flaming you, fam.
When you put that on camera. No, I don't drink enough water. Yeah, that's true. I don't.
Don't drink enough water. It's
She
okay,
said,
man.
She said, gotta
We
be
are
healthy.
all learning.
Wow.
Now, I know it's about that time.
Okay.
I hope y'all had a lot of enlightening information today. But to all of our fellow watchers, fans, patients,
Patience is crazy.
I need y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe, and drink plenty of water.
No. No. Oh, God.